Hey, what up? How's it going? How are you guys? Thanks for tuning in. How's your evening? Welcome to our Tuesday night weekly live stream. What's up? Hey, Steve, how's it going? How are you? So we're working on this. Should be ready tonight. Not going for any crazy posts or anything. Just like trying to make it look sort of like this guy here. Putting together Wolverine print to throw on both my printers. Great. Like, are you printing half and half, or like is it a big print, or throw on both my printers? What do you mean? Like you're printing two of them, or two separate parts? Beautiful horse, thank you. So just gonna go for it and start sculpting right now. Face on my phone and everything else on my SLA. Oh, gotcha. What SLA printer do you have? So there's still a couple things I want to get right on this guy. Like the legs still need a bit of work, but in general it's not looking bad. Photo goof. Wait. You said face on my photon, everything else on SLA? Is there an... Isn't photon DLP? What are you talking about? FDM, oh, gotcha. What do you have, an ender? That's right, that's right. Cocaine is hell of a drug. Lost my train. Anyway. Oh yeah, of course. Doesn't it look weird? Like the big part of the, like the biggest part of the print is I don't want to say lower quality, but it kind of does look like lower quality. Like if you compare FDM to DLP. Aurora, I don't know that printer. Let me look it up. Oh, cool. I like the clean look it has. Like, slick. Like it. Alright, so let me go and fix this front part of the neck. Big print bed, entry prices, but not as customizable as an Ender 3, but it's 32-bit out of the box. I mean, do you have to customize the Ender 3? Like, I'm the kind of guy that wouldn't, if I don't have to. Like, I'd rather not mess up with the machine itself. This playlist. I don't like it. Let's look for something else. What do you guys feel like listening to? acoustic. Oh, let's get rid of this filter. Wait, what? There you go. Let's see. Oh, that's not what I thought it would be. Let's see what the hell's drones. What the hell is this? Is this even music? It just sounds. Oh no, it is. Alright, now let's look for something else. Why does this have to be so hard every time? Let's go for moods. Let's go for epic. Epic and mysterious, I guess. Oh, sorry for that. Sorry for that. That's not epic or mysterious, but let's go with it. All right. So I'm still working on the anatomy, but once I get that done, I'll be making this guy look more nightmare-ish. Which I'm not that far away from, but still have to work a little bit on the details here. Is that loud for you guys? Let me know. I can just turn it down a little bit. So what have you guys been up to? What have you been printing? Finally got my printer, yay. After almost a month of waiting for it to ship and then arrive, it's finally here. Can't wait to start printing. Get this part a little bit taller, like that. Wait, is this? Oh yeah, it is. Great. Now this part, I don't think I have it right. Looks kind of weird, so let's focus a little bit on this. Been printing Mage King and some mages from Black Omen. Haven't seen his mages. I wish he had a $1 tier on Patreon, so I'd like to support him, but to be honest, if I pay the tier he has, I'm not even gonna print his models. I don't even have time to print most of mine, so I don't want to support other sculptures in the community, and I do, but I think it's like 15 bucks. So his models, sometimes I'm not like I don't get to see them unless I go into his Patreon and look for them, or to his Instagram or whatever. Totally understandable. Yeah, like most of us have $1 tiers that give you nothing, I think, but still you get access to the images and all that. So if you had one of those, I'd definitely support him. Okay, now let's work a little bit on the legs. I think they work, and the feet. They still look too blocky. Need some work. I'm kind of making them big or bigger than they should be on purpose. Like it's it'll make it look a little bit more cartoon, and it'll also help the print extend, I think. So that's why. So I think we can start. Let me subdivide once more, and I'm gonna start making this sort of details. I don't know what to call them, like rotten skin holes, I guess. I don't like it that way. Let's go back a little bit. Rotten skin, yeah. Turn off or fallen. Yeah, that's exactly what I meant. Thank you. Let's try to figure out how to make them look good. Not only look good, but also print and look good on a miniature. So I think that is good. And now let's just make that a lot of times. Were you the one, Steve, who was talking about unicorns the other day? Oh no, I think it was Trevor on Discord. That was a weird talk. All right, now let's see. Now we could still do some sort of crack like that. I think that'll look fine. Like a wound. Yeah. There you go. Actually, I think this guy is a little bit big. Actually, I don't even know. I haven't even measured him, So let's bring a base. Where is it? 3 print hub, import STL, and I'm gonna bring the bases we just released last week. So that's the temple bases, and I'm going for a nice oval vase. Where are they? Where are they? Oval. Let's go for this one. Oh, that's not that bad. No, let's grab the base, put it here, and I think something like this should be good enough, at least for now. There you go. Well, let's go back to subtools. Now, of course, the hair, the tail, like all these strands are gonna be, like, I want them to look more like fire. So there's still a long way to go there. The horse itself, kind of happy with it. Oh no, did I lose symmetry? Oh, I think I did. Shit. Let's turn this local symmetry on. There you go. Now, gonna grab this brush called, where is it? Snake hook. No, not that one. There you go. And it's pretty intense, this brush. Like, it's hard to... Oh, never mind. I'm gonna do it with the move. Just wanna get some details like that in here. Let's inflate that one. It's a little bit small. There you go. Welcome everyone who's tuning in. How's your evening? Are you home yet? Still at work? Are you chilling now? Alright, let's do the same here. Great. That looks very nice. I might come back and work a little bit more on that later on. Let me try something. That looks cool. I think I'm gonna do that with these parts. I'm back. Hey, welcome back. No worries. I don't know. I might do it later once I have more detail in here. Seems like it feels like it's not the right time to do that right now. Kind of want to finish this legs first. At least get a little bit more detail in here before doing that. Let's make it thinner. Oh, never mind, it's gonna break. Let's keep it like that. Alright, so I don't feel like I'm doing great with these legs, so I might leave them for now and just go do something else, like the fire parts, and then come back to this. Let's just add a little bit of hair here. Perfect. I'm missing one here. There you go. Great. Kind of want to make the head bigger. I don't know why. Feel like it should be. Let's do it real quick. Close mesh. Change this to come on, that's so. There you go. Ugh. There it is. Nice. Yep. A little bit bigger. Looks better indeed. Okay, so this part's here. Let's see what we can do. Flames are a beast to sculpt and to paint. Yeah, they're fun. Can be a bit tricky sometimes. Let's I like doing it this way in separate strands or parts or whatever you want to call them, because it gives me a little bit more control over it. If I want to go back and edit just a single piece, I can do that, versus merging them all and dynameshing them. I feel like I lose control. Like, I might do that, but at the end, once I have all the, like, once I have it looking the way I want it to look, then I might just paste it all together. Oh, come on. Oh, let's save, by the way. I had my horse, where is it? Here. Kind of want to make this super thin, or they won't print very nicely. So I'm trying to keep them at a reasonable size, although they would look a little bit better if they were smaller. There you go. By the way, welcome everyone who's just tuning in. We're sculpting this horse, which will be released tomorrow on Patreon. And you'll be able to 3D print it once we do. So this is too big. Let's try to close all these gaps here. Let's move all this part just like that. It's also kind of hard to make them look like they're not separate things, even though they are. Trying to make them look like they are all the same, like the same thing. Perfect. So music sucks tonight. I don't know why. Should be epic and mysterious, and it's boring and lame. Let's see. Places. What is the casino? No. Like rock is always good, but I don't know. Tonight's not. Let's see if that is better. It's not that bad, but hey, I don't like that. I guess it's trap. I don't really know about genres, but they have strip club and football stadium modes. Probably, yeah. Places, sports arena, and if you go deep into the casino, might find strip club. Alright, so this flames would probably take a bit more time than I expected, but I like how they're looking, so it's fine. Let's bring this all the way here. Depends on how much money you're leaving at the table. Well, yeah. That's true. It doesn't look like fire, but it does look cool, so I'm sticking with it. Just gonna flow with it. Ooh, Jacob, how are you? Welcome. How's it been? Long time no talk. Oh, if I remember well, you were asking about this model. Well, here it is. What do you think? My spirit brother from a different mother's here. The party can start. Alright. Let's do it. Let's get started. Don't know what I did, but oh, that's weird. Let's save this. Go to YouTube. It's too laggy here. We're there. Okay. I don't know why. For most people, like Twitch is very laggy. I don't know if that's my connection or just Twitch. Like it's in green. Should be good, right? So I don't know what's going on here. Oh, it was just just too small. The brush was too small. It's Twitch. I've got YouTube too. Okay, that's fine. Like chat's on screen, so you can still see what everyone's. Not that there's a lot of people chatting on Twitch, but but if they do, you'll be able to see that way better. Perfect. Only Darth, yeah. I guess most people that like, not that 100 people tune into the stream, but lately like around 10, something between 7 and 15 persons tune. So it's been growing, but my guess is most of them are working on something, like sculpting at the same time, maybe doing something else, which is totally fine. But I mean, sometimes chat gets a little bit hectic, and but most times it's slow, like it's more calm. But it's being whacked today. Yeah, I mean, we've been the two of us, we've been chatting a lot. I kind of want to reuse this for the tail. I'm thinking how I could do that. I'm still working, but I'm glad we made it to the nightmare. Yeah, this is the only one we're missing from past polls. After this, the next in line actually is the one from last week, which we've already started, but it's still too blocky. What is it called? The Ancient Trend. I was watching Slow Fuse earlier, and he had to stop and wait. Oh, why? I'm guessing he's another modeler. So yeah, we'll be running polls almost every week, and then releasing that model the week after. So I think that's gonna be a little bit better, instead of running a lot of polls and then having to wait a whole month to see all of the models. We're also planning a couple of collaborations with other artists from Instagram, Patreon, Facebook groups. It's gonna be crazy the following months. We've got a couple of surprises. I'm excited for this one. Yeah, me too. I think I really like how this is looking so far. I kind of want to have it ready tonight or tomorrow, tops. So I do want to release this tomorrow. Kind of want to get in the habit of releasing every Tuesday after or Wednesday, like this either the same day or the day after the stream. Like if I can get that consistently, that'd be great. I watch mostly painters because I'm shit at painting and need to learn. I really like one painter. I don't know a lot of them, but let me think about it. What's his name? I really like. He does airbrushing a lot. He's on Patreon as well. What is he called? Let me look it up. I always forget this. Next level painting, next... he should be here. This guy. Kenny Boucher? I don't know how to say that. I guess you know this guy. Almost sure you do. He's insane. His work is amazing. Of course, I don't have access to most of his posts, but let me look for something. Oh, come on, really? Alright, seems like I cannot see anything here, but I'm sure it's next level paint. Yeah. Slow Fuse Gaming was his teacher, really. Gotta follow that guy as well. Yeah, I'm just stunned at the level this guy has. Like, whenever he posts a new video, like, I'm like, man, I wish I could paint like that. There are better, but he's really good. Really? Like, could you post a couple of links of painters you think are better than him? I love watching painting videos, so I would appreciate that. What I like about him is the way he uses the airbrush. I think he's very good with it. Oh well, the guy that appears from time to time with what is he called? The guy from Tabletop Minions. He sometimes brings a painter to his videos. Guy with like long hair. He's very good as well, and I think he's pretty famous, right? I'm sure you know who I'm talking about. I really like the way he paints as well. Alright, let's work a little bit in the mouth. I get tired of working on the hair. Trying to block out the teeth here. Okay. Random salespeople calling you 5 minutes after you fill out a questionnaire. Oh, I hate that. Hate that. Hate that. I really hate the, like, lately I've been getting a lot of these automated questionnaires after you call, like, places, right? Like the quality questionnaire, I guess. Ugh, I hate it. I used to like better when they sent it over email. Okay. So lately, I've been noticing most of our prints could use a little bit more exaggeration on the shapes. Like I'm not like I like how most of our models turn out. Otherwise, we wouldn't release them. At least not the ones that I do. But I think they can get better if we start exaggerating shapes more. So that's what I'm doing here. I'm trying to push all of these main volumes as much as possible. I wanna try that. I think it'll work pretty good. And spend more time doing that rather than detailing. Let's save before it crashes or something. It has been like an hour, right? Oh, exactly an hour. That's cool, that's cool. Oh, that's too intense. let's work a little bit in this part here. The spine. There's plenty of exaggerated models out there. Like, what do you mean? Would you rather have this be a little bit more realistic? Like, I'm not trying to make it look like everyone else's, if that's what you mean, or what it sounded like. But just trying. Like, I think our models, like the way they are, could use just a little bit more. I don't know what to call it. I think that they will just look better. So not going for that typical D&D miniature look with the big head and the big hands. Like, that's not what I'm going for. I'm just trying to make them pop more. Personality, yeah, could be called that way. I think it's just like better readability, right? Like from a distance, like having more exaggerated features. Like most people do it for a reason, and that is so that miniatures read well from a tabletop distance. And that's never been my goal. Like, I do care about them looking good in the table, but I also care about the detail looking good once you pick it up and like examine it, because I do that, and I like them to be that way. But I think this will help them a little bit. I guess that's how I'm different. I want a person to take a look at it and then double take, pick it, examine it, and go, damn, yeah, I'm the same way. So that's what I do all the time. I see a miniature or a toy or whatever, and I just pick it up and look close to all the detail. And yeah, have a lot of dynamic poses. Yeah, that's something we always have in mind, and we even want to take it a step further. Like, I think one of our better models is one that Mao did, and then I kind of worked the pose a little bit more, which is the Wizard Kid, which is actually not available anymore. He got replaced with the Mage King, but I think that one's great. Like, that pose is amazing, and the fact that it stands by itself, I love it. Really proud of that one, and just sometimes it just takes time. So sometimes it's not possible, especially when there's more elements in a model. Like the Mage King has a lot of stuff on top of him, and posing him like that way would take like another 5 hours. So You gotta put that in a balance. But this horse, I think we can do something crazy with him since he doesn't have any props or anything weird on top of him. Happy to paint the kid. I remember you did like 3 or 4 prints of that one, right? You really wanted to make it print perfectly. Like for example, the Dwarven Engineer, like he looks good. Like I like the design very much. What we came up with, I think is pretty cool. But the pose, nothing too crazy. The Mage King was dynamic enough. Kind of. Like, there's also the other side of the coin. Like, some people just, or rather have a print that prints without supports, and they like that better than having a complicated model. Because let's be honest, like, it takes some testing. And there's people that just want to print the models and then that's it. So I think it's important to have both. Like for example, the medieval wagon. I mean, it's a cool model, but it's very hard to print. A lot of people complain that it's very hard to print, and I get it, but that's the only way we can get that kind of silhouette, right? Like all the swords and all the things it has on top of it. Like, we can make it easier, but the silhouette and the general shape will be a little bit not boring, but not as interesting. So yeah, and I think we've been getting better with that. So going to the future, we'll get better and better with posting, and at the same time having that post be easier to print. I think, I would hope so. Got that bitch printed with only 1 broken half. Well, I think out of everyone, you did the yeah, you kind of did the best print. And then we uploaded your files, and I really appreciate you sharing those with everyone else, because it's something that certainly more than one person complained about. We even released an FDM version, FDM friendly version of it, with all the swords and the spikes and all of that, like closer to the main body, so that it printed easier. But if you look at that at a certain distance, you're only looking at a cube, right? Maybe it's just me trying to push boundaries, but I think most of the times it is worth the effort. What program is that? This is ZBrush Dallas, and welcome. So this is used for sculpting, and you can just think about it as digital clay. Very fun. And we're making this model. Like right now I'm adding detail. It's a nightmare horse. Adding detail and all the anatomy and shapes, and making it look as good as I can get it to look in this pose, and then posing him for 3D printing. Like you said, gotta have both. Yeah, we try to have both. One day will be good enough that we'll have the very dynamic poses and supportless prints and all of that. But for now, we'll just keep releasing like a ton of stuff, trying to make everyone happy. I think this guy has a lot of muscles, so let's make it. A little bit thinner. It's worth it. You're pushing boundaries has made me a sub for life. Oh, thanks for saying that, man. Like, it's not only pushing boundaries on the way we do characters. Like, we've been trying to do more than just characters, like making the bases, making the wagon. We kind of want to do some terrain, but we're still figuring that out. I know, like, I think it all boils down to we like to experiment with things, and it's fun to us, and we'll keep doing that. That's why we don't release like themed sets, because I've thought about it, but I like the challenge of you guys picking whatever you wanna. I mean, it's a challenge for me or for us, having you guys pick what you wanna have modeled, and it's also nice to give you guys the models that you want / need. That's another thing that makes this whole thing very interesting for us as artists, because you've been making us get out of our comfort zones a couple of times. That's for sure. Really like how this is looking. So this end part of the strands is looking weird. I think they are too many of them, so let's just hide them inside of the body, just like that. And these ones, let's move them sideways. Thank you. You're very welcome. Feel free to ask any question you have. Try my best to answer it. So, Steve, You said there's a lot of better guys than, like in your opinion, that there's better painters than the guy I was talking about. Could you share with me those links? So I'm really looking forward to getting better at painting, and I'd appreciate if you could send me those. Yes, Steve. Like it's kind of hard to find those sort of things on YouTube. I feel like just looking them up, like it's been hard to find like very good painters, at least for me. Vince Vintrell is my favorite source of breaking down. Gotcha. I'm gonna check him out. That's so weird that he has this picture on his YouTube channel for painting miniatures. Like at a glance, I didn't know if this was it, but I think I'm sure it is. His channel. Perfect. I'm gonna check this out later tonight. Slow Fuse Gaming. Yeah, keep them rolling. Slow Fuse. Oh, I think I know that one. Oh, that's the one you talked about before. Twitch when he cast is a great teacher and a little better than Kenny. I feel not that Kenny's bad. He's good too. Yeah, I mean, Kenny's the one I know, and in my opinion, he's very good. But that's like my only reference because I haven't been able, like, not that I'm looking all the time, but that's the one guy I know, and I feel like he's pretty good. So that's why I mentioned him. Bro paints models. But having all of this here, let me open the let's sub. Is very helpful. You learn from that guy. All right, I'm gonna check this out. All of this later. Like, to be honest, Ken is the reason I want to get my paintbrush. Not paintbrush, my airbrush. But I'm not sure I'm ready for that. I think I gotta practice a little bit more, just with the paintbrush. So, Kenny is really great for beginning. This potted paint, he's really good too. Thank you. Keep that here. It's like this. So I know probably most of you know, because I've been talking about it, that I ordered my Orcs Army from Games Workshop like a month and a half ago. And today they finally shipped it again because the package got lost on its way here. So they sent it through UPS, I think, like the fastest shipping service that they work with. And it should be here tomorrow or on Thursday, tops. And I ordered a lot of paints as well, so I'm glad I didn't order the airbrush, because I would have an airbrush and no paint. But I'm excited because it's finally It's finally getting here. I don't know if I'm more excited about the army or the paints, because now that I have the printer here, I kind of want to paint my models as well. Rob's a bit more advanced, I would say. I'm gonna check them all, so... But it's good to know that he's a little bit more advanced. Like, are these guys just painting, or are they kind of teaching how to paint? Explain what they're doing. Mandatory chaos. What up? How are you? That horse is going to give me nightmares. That's the idea. How are you doing, man? They explain what they're doing. Yeah, that makes sense. Like, it's not like a class, right? Just talking at the same time as they're doing it. But Ken is great for getting a bunch of basic techniques. Like, it's been super weird for me because I've been watching videos, but I have no paints right now, and I didn't want to buy more since I had already bought the ones that got lost on the way. So I've been watching a lot of videos, but not practicing, and I feel like I don't know, you tell me, but I feel like practice is more important than watching videos. Chaos is so corny. I know, but we love him that way, right? We even have pictures of him posing as a fire elemental, remember? I mean, videos do help, but practice makes perfect. Yeah, of course. Some of us love him, some of us make love him. What the hell? Alright. I'm not one of those, but I respect. Whatever your preference is, I'm cool with it. I saw there's like painting workstation. You know what I'm talking about? You think that's worth it? I don't know what it's called. Can't remember really well. Jacob is ladder. The guy on tabletop minions talks too much for my taste. Like his videos is him talking, right? So I don't know what to say. What do you mean? You mean he talks too much about the, like he repeats himself or something like that? Like I like his videos. Just buy a TV dining table. All right. I was thinking on getting like a smaller table. I feel like his videos really help my painting. I don't care for the paint station. Alright, then I'm getting it. I didn't know it existed, and when I saw it, it seemed like an interesting idea, but that was it. Like, I was not like fully sure that was something I wanted. I don't care. Fingernail paint racks. Need to paint some custom play models. Yeah, man. What the hell? By the way, if you guys have new prints, make sure you share them with us. I haven't posted on Instagram your prints for a couple of weeks. I don't know why. You just stopped sharing them with me. Do it. I'm so behind on painting. It doesn't matter. Like how much time or how many hours do you guys feel like you have put into painting? Like a couple hundred? 1,000? Less? Printed a mini of one of your bases. You want that shirt too? Yeah, please. Eight hours? What are you talking about? Like, literally 8? Not even. I've probably only put 50 hours in so far, but I'm garbage. I don't think you're garbage. I'm sure you're better than me. Maybe more, like 20. Total, I paid like 1 or 2 hours a day for 4 years, so 1,000 plus. Wow, that's a lot of hours. Whenever we get to a certain point on Patreon where we can just do this full time, I'm pretty sure I'm gonna start like painting our own stuff, making videos about it. Like, that's something I really want to do. Right now I don't have the time. Like, I can do it as a hobby from time to time, but I really want to get better at it. I don't have one where I show painting on and off for 5 years. Do you have an Instagram bot, but it's pretty big? Wait, what? I have tons of videos. I'm trying to paint 1 hour a day. 10 hours a month. Last month I did 12. My submission Black Homeland's contest was the first model I ever painted, and then I've only painted a couple of Hero Forge models since then. Gotcha. That's a cool idea. I didn't know Black Homeland did a painting contest. Was it printing one of his models, painting it, and then posting it on his page or something? Was there a prize? I don't want to sound like I'm stealing the idea, but I might do it. I'd maybe think on how to make it a little bit different, but that sounds really cool. Maybe I'll think about that. I feel like I'm finally getting to the point where stuff is worth celebrating. You should, man. You should share your work. Love that idea. Got third place. Do you guys have links to your models? I'd love to see them. Your submissions for that contest. If you want to share them on Discord, I can just open it here and we can all check them out. If you're okay with it. They're still up, I believe, but I don't have access to Black Omen's Patreon page. Or are they in another page to be painting custom play models? Ha! Alright, don't bother. Actually, that's way better. What are you painting right now? The king? Speaking of that, need to get the kids in bed so I can break out the pains. Yeah, slowly working through the king. Gotcha. Yeah, we'll be right here. So that's cool. Alright, let's go back to the feet. I think that they need a lot of work. Let's sort this. Paul, he just posted his winning entry in your Discord. Okay. FYI mandatory one. Oh really? Okay. Vote here. Play a snail. When was this? Wow, this one's really cool. Somehow the memes always win. Yeah, well, that's 2019, right? Let's Bebop board. Let's Beholder. Where is it? Oh. Nice. That was like 10th place. I like it. How did you achieve that glossy look? Did you like apply some sort of varnish or after thing after the paint? You won second place? Wait, what? Didn't you win 10th? Or are these numbers just entry numbers? Like, can I vote? Oh, it's still open. What's number 1? Well, I'm voting for you, man. Where is it? How would you know which beholder? Oh, here's the number. Okay, gotcha. Wash. Gotcha. These are the entries for the first painting contest next time. Was there a prize or is it just like for fun? That's really good idea, to be honest. It was second, I thought mandatory won first. There was a prize. When was it? Decimation one with snail. Right back. Yeah, sure, take your time. Let's straighten up this part here. Gonna be flat, just like that. I'm gonna save right now. I haven't saved in almost an hour. That's bad. Now the tail, what do I want to do? What do I want to do? First got 100 gift card for the war store and got to request a model. Second got 75 gift card on pen model. Third was a $50 card. Gotcha. That's cool. That's so cool. Okay. Now, what do you want to do for the tail? I think this whole thing is a little bit big. Let's make it smaller. I think that size looks better. Now let's just... this is probably too thick. Okay, now let's... is symmetry turned on? Let's turn it off. There you go. Let's start by adding something like that. I don't want this tail to be a problem while printing, so I think, I don't know. I'll just make it look good and then we'll figure it out. Maybe with the pose. So I'm trying to achieve the same look we did for the hair on the in this part here in front, but it's kind of weird because the hair in here is resting on top of the neck and the back of the horse. This one's kind of floating, so want to make it look similar, like not similar, but want to make it look like it's the same kind of hair but more dynamic, I guess. That looks nice for block out. Let's do this for now. I think that's too thin now. I think that's better. I don't want gaps in here. It's gonna make it harder to print, so let's put them all together. True. To be honest, I'm really enjoying working with this guy right now. I wasn't so excited about it like I was for other of the models this month, but I don't know. Started working on him, and I'm enjoying it very much. Oh, good. I knew you could do it if anyone else. Thank you. Like it's weird because I try not to think too much about it. I try to just go in and see what happens. It's not only faster, but it's very enjoyable to just play with spheres and clay in ZBrush. And sometimes, like, there's just like Bob Ross said, like little happy accidents, and then you roll with them. Something cool comes out of it, and then you just keep flowing with it, and all of a sudden you have a nightmare horse. And to be honest, like, I feel that way almost with every model. I just start like not that excited about it, but then it starts to look like something and I get excited, and then I don't want to finish it and just keep adding more and more detail. Go with the flow. Yeah, I do. Don't overthink it. Nope, I'm not. That looks atrocious, but at least you made it. Just to love Bob Ross, he was the man back in the day. Yeah, he was. Still watch stuff on Twitch when they do the marathon. Isn't he always on now? Like I think there's a channel that's just always Bob Ross. Steve, so late last year I came to the conclusion encouragement and compliments go a long way, even in my own sculpting and constant doubt myself. But if I even want what? If anyone can think can be wait, I got lost. About someone sculpting, tell them they will appreciate it. By the way, we've been that's fine, just letting you know they will appreciate it. Just chill, guys. We've been working a lot on the Kickstarter stuff. We've even bringing more hands into it because we realized it's a lot of work, and I think you'll be pretty happy with what we're doing. Can't show you yet because there's nothing really finished, but it'd be really cool. Let's push this a little bit more, see if I can make it look a little bit more exaggerated. This model can use the flame like on the back hose. Yeah, sure. Like you mean down here? Like this guy? Wait, what happened here? Turned off symmetry at some point, hopefully not too long ago.
Tonight is all about to let it go. Pick another road. Tonight the bitter essence of our time made our hearts alone.
Let's save. So I wanna T-pose mesh this to work a little bit more on this part here. It would be better to just mask it off. To make it look a little bit more dynamic. Yeah, Flame from All Hoops for the more classic pick. When I think Nightmare, I think Flames and Bone like it was Start to Death. Could be just me. Yeah, as I said, that's how it started, but then turned out more like a zombie, like strong zombie with rotten flesh horse. I'm still planning to do some more damage to it, like more, like you said, bone-like parts. But Starved to Death, I don't know. Maybe I'll make it a little bit thinner, slimmer, but let's see. You know what? You're right. Let's make him look thinner. Let's just try to make all this muscles a bit more. Seeing a starving horse is about the saddest thing. A starving horse, their hips are really big and bones protrude, but the rib cage and stomachs are sucking. Yeah, I'm trying to do something kind of in between. Like probably what I had was too big. Let's see. Let's try to push it as far as we can. think that it is indeed looking better. Don't tell me about child. Hey, Mark, how are you? Sometimes I'm just out of fucks to give. I'm kind of worried about this breaking. I don't want to make the legs too skinny, although I would like to do it. I think it'll look better, but I want to risk it breaking like the arms of the elementals, so I think I'll keep them like that. Back later, have to cook the missing dinner. Gotcha. See you later. Good, Alex. You? I'm good, thank you. Thank you, Mark. Thanks for stopping by. How have you been? What have you been printing? Right now, make something good. I'm trying. Printer has been out of commission. Just got it fixed. Oh, of course. Yeah, I remember. Got it fixed this weekend. What printer do you have? Can't remember. Finally printed out. First print in a month today. What did you print? That's so cool. That feeling's great. Okay, now time to duplicate things. Let's bring this up. Parkey. Photon and MQ3. Oh, of course. Photon needs FEP replacement. How much time do your do those things last? Because mine came with 3. Supposedly it would come with like 11, because they changed. Like the package I bought was supposed to bring like 1 liter of resin, but due to shipping loss, that wasn't possible. So they told me they would send like 10 plus the one that comes with the printer and a small bottle of resin. And I didn't get the resin, not even the little one. Then the FEPs or whatever those are called. Instead of 11, I got 3. So I'm kind of worried about it. The MK3 had blown thermistor and all kinds of calibration issues. Gotcha. Have you printed out anything on the phone? No. Well, I have no resin because I don't know if they didn't send it or if customs took it away, the resin it came with. So I'm waiting for resin to arrive. Should be like a week from now. Because Amazon Mexico takes like forever to get things to Cancun. That's what it is. Actually, the printer's right there. Like right there. It's still with all the packaging things and all of that. So I haven't even connected it to power. I'm getting a little desk for it, so haven't even bothered. 24 prints before I changed mine. Well, that's not that much. This not as much as I thought. I think I'll have to get more soon. Worked for like half a dozen prints before. Have your print. I don't know. Customs is possible. Yeah. It is possible. It really sucks because I have been waiting for the printer. Well, I waited for the printer for almost a month. Actually, today, 26. Well, no, I ordered it. I think the 28th of January. So almost a month for it to arrive, and then when it did arrive, no resin. So it was kind of a bummer. But as I said, it is what it is. There's nothing to do about it. Where are you placing it once it's running? Right here. Besides me. Like, this is not the computer I work with usually. We have an office here, but I don't have like the internet modems here, and I don't have a long enough Ethernet cable that I can run from here to the office room. So that's why I stream here, because my Wi-Fi thingy is not great, and but I'm planning to get that working soon. And since we're there most of the time, I don't want to get that room smelling like resin and plastic. So I'm keeping it here. I have a window close, so I think it's gonna be fine. And yeah, it is stinky to some degree. Yeah, I have a window. Like, it's gonna be next to a window, so I can just open that when it's working. And as I said, we're not even in this room too much. Unless it's a weekend. If it's a weekend, we use this computer a lot for, like, we play a lot of VR games. Well, not a lot of VR games, but we play a lot of VR. We play just 1 or 2 games. Super Hot, Beat Saber is the one. Then the rest of the week we just either at work or at the office, right in the next room. Alright. Haven't done anything in VR yet. Oh, there's like, if you have the chance to play Beat Saber, do it. In my opinion, that's the best game right now for VR headsets. There's cool things, but that's it. It's just cool games. But Beat Saber, that one's amazing. Some sort of Guitar Hero, but way better in VR. In my opinion, it's worth getting an Oculus or a Vive just for that game. That's just my opinion. Or a PS4 VR. I think you can access the game in PS4 as well. If you got the space. If you don't have the space, then don't even bother. Because you might hit monitors or walls. Like it's not something you can play sitting down. Cool looking at it. It's very fun. I like it very much. I like it more than I thought I would. I bought the Oculus to sculpt using Medium. Some sort of I don't know if you've heard about it, but it's a program to sculpt in VR. And it's pretty cool, but just not a replacement for ZBrush. And then we got hooked to with Beat Saber, and that's what we've been playing the most. Alright, so let's do something here. Let's duplicate this, put a little color on it. Wait. Actually, let's bring this down. 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 Let's merge this. Duplicate again, bring it to this side, move it a little bit. Duplicate this, put it in front. So I think we're almost ready to pose this guy. We can finish the rest of it once it's posed. Okay, and I know, I think it looks good. Probably I'll just make this a little bit bigger so that the silhouette is better in this part. Nothing too crazy, just exaggerating what I have already here. Okay. Let's turn this off. I don't want any call right now. Great. So this is looking really nice. Let's save. Wait, what did I do? Oh, that's not what I meant. And gonna save again. Just name this something like underscore posting, and let's do it. Actually, let's detail just a little bit more before posting them. I'm back. Welcome back. We're about to post this guy, so just in time. Back. Welcome back, guys. Looks great. Thank you. Doing my best. Kind of saving obsessively now. I don't know why, but I'd rather do that than losing if this crashes. Let's do. Skin that's rotting. Like the fire? Glad you do. I was not so sure about it, but I think I like it as well. I'm still gonna work a bit on it once it's post, but It's not too bad. Maybe show a portion of the actual ribs breaking through. Yep, that's exactly what I was thinking. Trying to go through all these cracks I made and adding a little bit of flesh there. Chelsea's Bob Ross is okay. Here we're gonna make a big decision. I think on the front you're gonna have the fire clip out like higher, but it's not needed. My print is here this way though. Just give more things to the legs for support. I mean, we can move this. No problem. Something like that. Of course, these guys are not final. Like when I duplicated and put them down here, they got kind of destroyed, so I gotta go back and smooth them out, resculpt a little bit of that detail, so they look horrible right now. But I think I'll do that once we get this guy post. So now, right now, I'll just get this in place. And let's continue doing what we were doing. Sludge prints and it starts to thunder and lightning. You're going to release the original horse too, right? What do you mean? What original horse? Like the one we had when we started the stream? That wasn't the plan, but I have my version saved, so we can do like a nice horse version of this. The non-nightmare. We could, yeah, for sure. Not this week though, but probably next one. Shouldn't be that much work. Gonna tie to the cart. We could. Would that print, or are you talking to Steve? If you're asking me, I don't think that's gonna print well. Like the horse plows the cart. Does it? Brilliant. We can tie to the cart. We can tie you to the cart. We're like brother sex. A good ribbing makes us chuckle. I can see that. Alright, I think this is ready for posing. He's a liar. He's more like my sister. Didn't know she looked bad. I'm starting at the Mage King, trying to think what two things in his hands are made of. Probably like metal. If not metal, then some sort of ceramic, I think. Whatever they are, I'm making glow blue. Yeah, that should be totally fine. Like the whole guy should be glowing blue. Alright, let's save again. I know I've said that like 8 times. But now it's... Alright, let's pause now. Be back later, gotcha. See you later. Now let's get rid of that one. And what do you think? What pose should he with this guy? Not this one. Probably something like this works, I think. It's not too hard. Looks good. Although I don't know if that's gonna be like if it's gonna be good printing pose. Let's look up some references. I think I'm going for that one. Like this one as well. So let's change this to lasso. And what did I miss? What do you need? Not much, just trying to figure out pose. I think I'm going for something very easy. I just need resin. I don't have some resin coming my way. This was as is. This is complex. Oh no wait. I don't like leaving models like in the default pose. Like even if it's like small pose, I like to give it a little something. Wait, did I? Fuck. I think I did the. Yeah, these legs are. Bad. They should be. Oh no, they're not that bad. They're just like a little bit weird. Good thing we can just fix it very easily. We're almost done here. I'm just trying. I saw your legs, it messed me as well. Those legs are fine. Yeah. Like I deformed it in a way that they started to look super weird, but I think they're fine now. Like I thought they were facing like the other way. You get me. I don't think I want this one. That I'm gonna bring it down a little bit. I think that looks good enough. Let's take it one step further, just by rotating this guy like that. Much. I think that looks good. Let's go back to subtools. Shade. Oh, I didn't move this, guys. It's fine. Good, Alex. Yeah, I'm fine. I think now that I look at it with the base in post, it's kind of big for the base. So going back to T-post mesh, freaking amazing. I'm glad you like it. I think it looks cool as well. There's still some things I want to work on. Let me bring another model. Well, just finish posting and then I'm bringing another model. Maybe the dwarf, just to check scales with this head. Base needs to be rotated. I don't want to rotate the base because that's facing forward. I'd rather rotate the horse. Like, to be honest, I just have the base here to check that the scale is working. So I'm not gonna. This is one of the bases we released last week from I think it's called Temple Bases, the pack. So you can use it, or you can just print this guy and paste it to whatever other base you have. Yeah, I'm not using this base for this guy. Okay. I'm thinking a lot of glue on this back feet so that it can stay in this pose without falling. Let's go back. No shit. Let's go back to subtools. Alright, let me now bring the other model. Huh. Weird. So that one's fine. I think this one's not. No, it's not. Oh, I think it is, but that's supposed to be the big ones for Age of Sigmar. Now that I remember, someone asked for those. So yeah, that makes sense. Let's go to T-pose mesh again. See if it's gonna print this ASAP. So good. I hope so. So how big? Like, I mean, since he's just standing on his back legs, you can put him in a 1-inch base, 28mm base, whatever you're using. Like, and it should be fine. Although I think it's gonna fall. Make it a bit smaller. That looks about right. I don't know why it's looking the other way. I think this one's a problem. Yeah, I think that's fine. Subtools again. Let me save. How much time has it been? Almost 3 hours since we started. That's looking nice. Let me move this guy like that. So these kind of errors are always like, those are expected, especially when you're rotating things a lot, like arms, legs tend to have this kind of issues. So you gotta go back and make a little correction. That's it. Nope, not yet. 3 hours of fun. I know. I'm enjoying this model a lot. So this looks awful. Let's get rid of that. Don't even know if this is correct anatomy, but probably not. I think that's better. Oh, I forgot to move the gears. Move them a little bit, like that. Actually, let's break one of them. Going back and working on fire a little bit more, adding more detail. So this horse should be ready to print by tomorrow. Not sure what time. So I still gotta not gonna prepare him today. well, tonight. Just gonna try to finish the model, and then I'll go to bed and do the rest tomorrow. But it's almost there. Oh, forget about this little part here. Mandatory Chaos has a goat named Henry. He beat up the nightmares here. It's a good story. We can make that the official story. Was wondering what was up with that goat named Henry. So I think we're just missing this little fire parts in here. They look pretty bad right now. And maybe just a couple more details. But nothing. Like not a lot of work. What am I trying to say? What am I trying to say? Not a lot of work to do. There's not much else to do to this guy. That's what I was trying to say. Forgive me, it's kind of late. We played one game together and Henry was our saving grace. Huh. Let's solo this. Alex, if you're tired, finish it up later. Don't torture yourself on our behalf. I just want to finish it. I'm not gonna prepare it tonight, 'cause that's the boring part. But I do want to see this guy finished. If I wasn't enjoying it, I wouldn't be 3.5 hours into this stream. So don't worry about it. I'm back. Welcome back. I will, once my Wolverine head is done, this will be next up. Awesome. Better be, I promise them. So that one is almost done. Great. Hello, you're buying resin, right, Jacob? Happy mom put him a tap. Time to put him a granite go. I'll say to bless and paint these tablets. Guys, quick question. Now that the poll's over, would you like the trend to be the ancient trend? To be like bigger than usual, and if that's a yes, how big? Huge size, 75. I don't know if that big. That'll take me like 3 weeks to model. I mean, I can make it, maybe just not put as much detail into it. Large, we can do it. I mean, it can always be scaled. So yeah, we can do large, and if you want to print it even bigger than that, I think it should be fine. Not gonna be the most detailed thing ever if you print it bigger, but it'll look good. Maybe for a Kickstarter. Yeah, that's the thing. The models we're doing for Kickstarter are 75 and 100 millimeters, the bases, and it's taking us like a month to get those ready without customizables, so it's taking a long time. We've even bringing more hands to the project so that we can launch that. But I promise you it's gonna be very cool. Like the models we're working on, it's gonna take a bit of time, but it's gonna be worth it. Steve is posting was amazing. Rewatch it. Yeah, Steve, rewatch it. Thank you for saying that. Okay, Jacob, red or blue always sell for the tablets and the main chain. Oh, you're cool, cool, cool. Got it. That's gonna look pretty cool. What happened to the music? Let's go for relaxing. Since we're about to wrap this up. Green gray OSL. Red if not that. Got a lot of green in my model already. Then red. Okay, red it is. Need to pop. Gotta be a challenge. I like the challenge. I think that's gonna look great. Didn't thought of those like a mid and glide, but I think they're gonna look pretty good. Yeah, the guy's not the most nicest person. He might have on pretty clothes, but he's been swimming on the dark side, necromancy and Livestream. That sounds cool. That's a. It's always kept youthful. Yeah, that's actually a great background for him. So this is the last one of this parts. I think I'm gonna finish this one and that's gonna be it. I'll post an image on Discord and on Patreon of this guy after the stream, and tomorrow hopefully before I go to work, I'll prepare this guy for printing and upload it to the archive. So make sure you grab the oldest. Like worst case scenario, I'll be uploading it after work. Should be like in 15 hours. 15 or 17 hours. So make sure you grab the oldest model in there before it's too late. Okay, I think that's gonna be it. Let's turn this off. Let's do let's see. How much time would it take to do a quick render here? A bit. There you go. Nice work, Alex. Thank you. Glad you like it. So let's do something real quick here. Let's see. Start here. Let's turn this on. Put him right there. Now let's go ahead and movie, tile image. Let's turn all this off. Overlay. Turn this off. Maybe 360. I think that's it. Let's go for turntable. No, shit. Why? That's weird. Anyway, you know what? Let's minimize this. Let's not do that. Perfect. Let's grab a screenshot of this. Great, let's save this here. And I'm gonna post this as a work in progress shot. Okay. Well, that's it, guys. Thank you for hanging out. That's 3 hours and 22 minutes. I think that's the longest stream we've the longest the longest stream we've done so far. So yay. That's a record. Thanks for being here. As always, I really appreciate your support. It means a lot to us. You make this possible. And I like how when he screenshots, it looks like he's taking a selfie. Why? Oh, the horse? Yeah, kind of. What do you mean, me? I don't know what I mean. I'm tired. Thank you guys. Thank you so much. You're awesome. Be on Discord, so if you wanna chat or whatever, keep talking about anything, I'll be there. I'll still be here in my computer like for 20, 30, yeah, like half an hour more. Just posting on Facebook, Discord, Patreon, all of that shit. When you screenshot it, lights up your face like flash. Oh, gotcha. Yeah, like if I do this, lights everything up. Perfect. So that's it for tonight. Thank you guys again. Thank you for your support. You're awesome. You really are. Have a nice one. Good night. Peace.